Despite having a climactic death in Star Trek Nemesis, Lieutenant Commander Data will appear in Star Trek Picard. Yet how will everyone's favorite android come back in Picard's latest adventure? Well, we may already have all the clues we need in Data's backstory. Data was created by Dr. Noonien Soong, the fifth of 6 androids. Soong claimed that with Data, he had perfected his design of a positronic brain. Soong also programmed Data with a desire to become human, driving Data to learn about emotions and empathy. Unfortunately, a mysterious crystalline entity attacked Soong's lab, forcing Soong to abandon his noble creation. Data remained alone for years until he was discovered by Starfleet. Driven by his desire to know more about humanity, Data applied to Starfleet Academy and joined Starfleet. However, one Bruce Maddox argued that Data shouldn't join, arguing on the basis that Data wasn't a sentient being. Despite this, Data eventually rose to the rank of lieutenant and became the USS Enterprise D's second officer under Jean-Luc Picard, everyone's favorite British-sounding French captain. While on board the Enterprise, Data continued to evolve his humanity, even beginning several romantic relationships, including one with Tasha Yar, as well as even fathering his own child, Lal, who tragically died. Data also briefly met his own father, Dr. Soong, who told Data that while he couldn't feel the emotion of Soong's death, that Data would learn to grieve in his own way. Data also met his brother, Lore, another android created by Soong. Lore had been given an emotion chip, but also began to see himself as superior to humans, and enacted numerous devious and malevolent schemes until he was finally dismantled and his emotion chip given to Data. Data also once again confronted Bruce Maddox while on the Enterprise. Maddox requested that he be allowed to take Data apart in order to study his brain so that Maddox could make more androids like Data. When Data resigned from Starfleet in order to avoid this fate, Maddox argued again that since Data wasn't a sentient being, that Data was in fact Starfleet's property and couldn't resign. However, Captain Picard realized the dangers of such arguments, recognizing that by not acknowledging Data's rights as his own being, that Starfleet may end up creating a race of android beings, only to subject them to the cruelty of slavery and servitude. Picard and Data took Maddox to court and earned Data's rights. However, years later, Data encountered another android named B4, an early prototype of Soong's androids. Data transferred his memories to B4 in order to speed up his development, but soon after, Data was blown up and killed during a battle with the Romulan Praetor Shinzon. While B4 showed signs of Data's memories inside him, it's clear B4 wasn't near Data's level of sentience and independence. Moving on to Star Trek Picard, we see several androids in a recent trailer, and we learn in the short trek Children of Mars that, quote, rogue synths blew up the Federation shipyards at Utopia Planitia above Mars, killing thousands of citizens and leaving Picard shouldering the guilt. Many have speculated that with Data dead, and B4 and Lore both disassembled and without legal rights, Bruce Maddox may finally have been able to create his race of androids, leading Starfleet to create its own slave race of sentient beings. And just like Battlestar Galactica, they may have rebelled, fighting back against their oppression and destroying Mars, leaving Picard feeling guilty over not fighting for an android's legacy and haunted by visions of his dead friend, urging him to once again do what Captain Picard has always done best: fight for the rights of others, especially when no one else will.